Hey friends, a big hello to everyone. I went out to fish for Crucian Carp with float rods. The fishing turned out great. There were a lot of bites, and I managed to capture some amazing footage where the good Crucian Carp were biting. Hobana! Wow! I really hope you enjoy this video. You'll leave your comments and watch it all the way to the end. Friends. Now I'll show you a lot of small fish. Over there, those are Crucian Carp. Crucian Carp over there, look at those beauties. Oh, what beauties. Look, it's swimming over there, I think you can see it. Among the small ones, there are some nice Crucian Carp. It's gone under the bush here, just swimming. Wow, I wonder if they'll bite, or if they're just not spawning. Holy shit, you can see how the fish swim, how many fish there are here. Here it is. Right by the shore, it's coming out in this shallow water, and the Crucian Carp are coming out here too. There are a lot of Crucian Carp, of course, and a lot of roach. Right here where the sunny spot is. Where the sun is, right here on the right. Look, a Crucian Carp is swimming, catch it. Handsome. What a beauty, let me catch it. Now we're going to try throwing right here for it in the shallow water. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow, how cool. Yeah, can you believe it? There are some perch swimming over there. Beautiful. Damn, guys, after seeing that, I just want to cast my rod over there and start fishing right away. Now I'm going to cast my regular float rod over there, and then I'll set up the old grandpa's rod. Awesome, can you believe it? So, cool. Let's take the float and head over there. Maybe we'll catch something right away. Guys, and the main trick of today's fishing will be that we're going to catch fish using WD-40. So using WD-40, here I already have a little worm. There it is, such a beauty just flopping around here. Pretty good. I've hooked it on here pretty tightly. And now we're going to spray a little bit of WD-40 on our worm. So just a little bit. Here's our little worm. Here's the WD-40. And we're going to give a little spray on the worm itself. Just like that. And now our tackle is ready for fishing. This should catch really well. A light scent of Vijka. It's slightly like kerosene. I don't know. They used to fish, I heard. Grandfathers used kerosene to dip a worm. Well, the fish react well to the VDSKU. Today we will fish in this way. So guys, while our rod with the worm is sitting there, nothing has bitten yet. We haven't had any bites at the bottom. I set up the second Soviet rod, and now I've attached a little maggot to it. We're going to use this tiny maggot on a small hook, and now we're going to try to catch something. This is the upper water fish, so I can understand how this rod behaves. Shows. Let's make a cast right there. A school of fish. There it is. And the fish immediately took off. On our maggot, look, you can see those bites. A lot of fish. Whoa, it got away. Not a bad roach. Look how much it's swirling over there. Wow. Wow, this out. Another little cast. Right here in the school of roach. Oh. Yeah, it's so feisty. This is a roach. As soon as you cast, it's already on fire. Just such instant bites. They're all coming in. Both on. This is also a sable What a big one. Catjoy, I call it. This fish, friends, is catjoy. It's been about half an hour, and there hasn't been a single bite from the bottom. There were a few taps, the float. But this, guys, is not it at all. This little one was clearly swimming by, trying to take it. There haven't been any approaches from the Crucians. We can draw the following conclusion. The sun is starting to come out. I'm slowly moving, and here, where I'm sitting now, it's completely in the shade, meaning where my floats are, I'm practically in the shade. Just half an hour ago, there was sun here, which is why we saw the Crucians swimming down below, meaning they were just coming out to bask in the sun. I'm currently on the north side, so I just need to cross over to the other side of the water body, most likely where the sun is shining. But we don't have enough length on the rod to reach exactly the reeds. Just 1 more meter and it would have been fine. So now we will select it in the e-catalog. So, the e-catalog. Let's open it and go to the Tourism and Fishing tab. We open the rod and make an extended selection. We are looking for the manufacturer Fishing Roy. I'm already familiar with it, you know. So, we make match rods and we make length 5 to 7 meters to choose. Let's see what we have. So, this rod here, we're looking at 1980 to 160 to 500, 1980. Let's compare this rod with another one. So, let's take a look. Here's the slot for this one. Let's compare it with the budget one. What is the difference between them? 770, 770, 670, 915. Rome, and the price is different. What is the difference between them? They have an average fast action, minimum maximum casting, length in folded form, and without weight. Perhaps for such long rods, this is a very significant part because of the material from which they are made. I think that for this case, a lighter rod would be much better, but it is more expensive and costs more. However, you can think, guys, what kind of rod to buy, expensive, cheap. But thanks to the e-catalog, you can choose any product for yourself. This way, as you can see, you can compare prices and all the specifications. So, if you're interested, the link to the e-catalog will be in the description below this video. I've already settled in at a new spot. So, here are the clearings. I found a nice little spot. The sun shines here, all the time. So the water is always warm. Warm and everything is there. I've already thrown in some bait just to try it out a bit, and you can see that the small fish are gathering around the bait right away. I'm tossing around with the door. I cast out 2 floats. One on the bottom with a worm. Let's see what happens with the second one. Above the bottom, about 10 centimeters, our little worm too. Now let's see what happens with it, where the first bite will be. The depth here is about 1 meter 20. So, it turns out it's a combined fishing spot. There is a pebble here, so I think there is a pebble here too. Maybe something will come out from the reeds, and we'll be lucky to catch something today. There's a guy fishing on this side. We were passing by and asked. He says there's nothing, but he's fishing with a float. He was apparently casting some kind of spinning rod, and he had long casts there. Here. He throws a spoon, we'll see. Well, he says, the Crucian Carp is bad. He decided to give up spinning, but there were no bites the whole time. I hope luck smiles on us today. Guys, so I've moved on. I'm already at the 3rd spot in the shallow water. Here you can see, this is a little bay, very shallow. Here, I'm literally looking for carp around the pond. I don't stay in one spot for too long. I don't linger in the deep water, and I don't hang around in the middle of the pond among the reeds. We need to move, keep searching. If there haven't been any bites for 20 minutes, it means I need to keep looking for carp. As I said, in spring it constantly migrates. I'm attaching it now. Again a worm, since a worm is the most delicious bait in the spring, looking for meat. It's definitely important to cover the hook. A covered hook guarantees a bite. And the whistle should be about 1 centimeter away. So, your leader should be set up so that the hook is definitely on the bottom. Bite. Another bite. Both And I have one, look. Wow. It's fine. About the Crucian Carp. Yeah, we caught them at the same time. It's totally crazy. Let's continue. Ton. Another beauty. When there's such a great bite, you can even use that little worm that's left quickly without knowing it. But it's still better to take a new one. If it's a new worm, then the bite from the Crucian Carp can happen just instantly. Both on good associations. What the? I waited for you, baby. Beauty. We're making a bait. Whoa. For maximum throw, and we immediately set up our rod. I want to give you one piece of advice. The Crucian Carp usually bites on the bait, or it will lead. Until it starts to pull, I don't recommend lifting the rod and taking it in your hands, because any vibration can... Look, there's a bite already, the float. Oh, the whole village. So, the Crucian Carp is currently there, you could say, in numbers. And even as soon as I cast, he immediately eats our worm. Let's try to catch it now. Besides, Crucian Carp, there could also be some small perch. Of course, that's 100%, but I don't think it will bite like that. So, a cast for a long throw. We set the rod and wait. Here it is. It's going to be good. It's good. Good. Another one. Spring beauty. The main thing with such a good bite is to keep up to change. To keep up to change the guys, I forgot to put a new worm on right away. Ah, how cleverly he's biting. Let's go. A hit. Haha, a strong hit. Great. Whoa. Whoa. Come on, little Crucian. Come on, this is a tasty 3-layered dish. And like this, like this, like this. Good job. Guys, so we were fishing, met some guys who recognized me. The boys recognized me. Yeah. Hey, do you want to say hi to someone? Yeah, so Xenia, what a mess. Who is this? Classmate, yours. He's your biggest fan. The biggest fan? Yeah, I get it. Evgeny Kremenko, they call you Jeka. Say hi from me. So, I ran into your classmates. Good guys, let's catch some crabs all. Xenia's hi. Tell him that I go fishing. Let him come and fish. Just try. Everyone will get a bite. Easy, easy. Good. Good, it's coloring. Great, great. Little puck. That's already solid. What the guys are asking is whether it's pouring or not. Look, we've been here for a while. Probably that part until 1.5. Everything is about Crucian Carp, you see. There's a good bite. Yeah. We just came with worms, right? On worms and maggots up to. Take this, the worm, come here. He sees how pretty the colors are. You just lay it down on the bottom and catch it. And so, friends, we managed to catch some fish. Show how much fish we have, guys. Bucket, take it. There's a little spider under you. Let me remove it. There's a little spider under you. Look at how much fish we have. That's good. I don't know. Let's take this fish and go to the grass. Take the bucket over there. Let's take a look. Pour it out. Pour it directly onto the grass. Here are some Crucian Carp. I caught them. Well, I sat for an hour or two. There is in general a fish. Keep it in this bag, yes. Fry the fish at home so that I don't release it because I don't need it. Anyway, guys, I gave you the fish, guys. Thanks for the company. Come on. No problem. Let's get you a crab. No problem. Our hands are all dirty. Good luck to you. Come fishing. Catch with a worm. What I want to say. Anyway, I went. I was looking for a long time at different depths. We saw the Crucian Carp there in Guzzer, even in the reeds. Such boars swim along the shore, but they don't peck. Under the nose, they throw, they don't want to. The fish there is just spawning or swimming around. Here in the shallow water, I even managed to catch some fish without any bait. How much did we catch there by weight? Is there a couple of kilograms? Well, somewhere, yes. Here. In just 2 hours. Then the bite quieted down. I stepped to the left over there. I walked along the dam, went a bit deeper, and then the bite started again. So you need to walk around and look for the Crucian Carps. If they're moving around, in the warm water right now, the sun has shifted. How can I explain it? The warming has increased more on that side, so the Crucian Carp has gone over there. But overall, the bite is still quite picky. It's quite picky. So you can keep the Crucian Carp at a spot with bait, but you need to be careful. And just feed them a little bit. I didn't bait here on purpose. I was afraid of scaring off the fish that are already here. So guys, don't overthink it. Just grab your fishing rods. The main thing is to use a thin leader and a small hook. If you have 0.12 line or 0.1, well, it's better to use 0.12 to 0.4. A leader that's 10 centimeter long and a small hook, and you'll catch Crucian Carp. You will definitely get a bite. If the main line on the rod is thick, then the leader must be thin. He sees everything, the Crucian Carp, and he might just be scared to take it. 0.12 or 0.14, any clear monofilament line. And a small hook, and you'll have a good bite. Here. Yes. Well, there's the hook. Hook. Size. Just look, give me your hand. Give me your hand. Well, the hook should be a little smaller than your pinky nail. Then it will be good. It will be difficult for you to put a worm there, it can, but the Crucian Carp will take it confidently. Put it right on the bottom and they'll bite. If it's a day like this, when the small fish are biting hard, there's roach. Small fish, rudd, there's sibble biting, then set a bigger hook. The Crucian Carp will bite less often. Well, now basically, if you catch, then you better catch. You saw, when the Crucian Carp was biting for me, it was literally, well, there weren't any small fish. Maybe a little perch, that's a small fish, but there was no other fish. The husks of this. If the Crucian Carp comes to the spot, it chases away the small fish. It rubs against them, and the small fish are scared. So, that's how it is.